Into the future from the year 2000, by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg, welcome to the new millennium. And hey Alki, great to see you here. So I get to show off my new transition. Here we go. As we go to the spreadsheet. There we are. I wanted to, I don't know, when I put the logo together, I also had the idea for that transition, and I finally spent a bit of time putting it together. It was fun working with Blender animation curves. I'd fought with them before, but not really used them exactly. Yeah, so where are we at in our ranking? And also where is Chrome on my desktop? Here we are. I need to see if I can do a slight offset to my gaze direction, because now I've got vertical screens and I'm always looking up a bit. Blender's not, Blender, it's a surprisingly pleasant piece of software to use overall. Like I generally have a good time when I have a few hours to dedicate to Blender, even though things take a while. I find it quite satisfying to mess around with. Maybe it's because the other 3D modeling software I spent time with is horrendous, stuff like Bryce, where Blender was famous for having bad user experience, but Bryce is just complete nonsense top to bottom, so anything would be an improvement. Where's our ranking? Oh right, so iToy Antigrav, I said I would try it again on real hardware off stream. I did that. I still wasn't able to even complete the first stage. It's fun. I'll probably try it again at some point. how does it rank in our collection? I mean, the gimmick is quite fun, the eye toy, you know, waving your arms about. I think I might put it somewhere near Kinetica. I think above Hydro Thunder. Let's say below. Not sure. I think I was impressed by Kinetica's opening and didn't have much fun with the controlled, whereas I did have fun with the gameplay of iToy Antigrav. Not, you know, as much as it was hard to really get anywhere with it. So let's put it above Kinetica. All right. On today's stream, we're going to rank some more obscure Steam titles. So there are a few games on Steam like Pacer that are heavily inspired by some classic futuristic racing games, and I want to get more of the actual games they're based on into the list before I rank those. I think that's a reasonable order to do that in. But these ones are not those sort of big name spiritual successors. These are some pretty obscure little titles that don't have that many reviews. And I'm gonna play and rank every single futuristic racing game within the conditions I set out initially. So I'm gonna have to tackle these someday, and that day is today. We're gonna start with Xenon Racers, which is the most professional looking of these. So let's switch over to the game screen while that loads. Have I set up my lighting again? I'm back on the Steam Deck, despite having caused a crash last time. Ah, nice. Yeah, it works. Hanshi, hey! Good to see you. My reflections and lighting setup looks especially good for these futuristic racing games. I'm quite into the visuals and music. Yeah, pretty good day, I'd say. I've been, I redid my room extensively. I was, I don't know, once in a while I get the urge to because I basically live in one, you know, I spend most of my time in this one room. Every half a year or so, I feel like rearranging things, and I'm very happy with where I got to now. All right. So this game, I've got opinions now about the exact order in which the things should happen the first time you run a game. How's our audio? The game is a touch loud. That looks better. Yeah, visually it's a pretty impressive game for what I assume is a small team. Right, so I feel like games should offer you this, first of all, the setting of borderless or windowed or full screen and what resolution before anything else. But some racing games I've played, like this one, on first launch puts you straight into the tutorial, which I now can't even find. Interesting. But I did it earlier, so we should be okay. Yeah, if the game goes like full screen and goes right into the tutorial before you've had a chance to even configure anything.
In the year 2029, the World Prototype League WPL announced to all the manufacturers that 2031 will be the year in which the first championship for magnetic levitation cars will start. In the year 2030, the most famous manufacturers, coming from every corner of the planet, organized an unofficial championship to evolve the technologies of the next future races. Their purpose is to test the new Energy Recovery Systems, ERS, the artificial intelligence for vehicles' dynamic setup change. The Xenon Racing Championship is about to begin. Choose a team, start running, and win to discover the motorsport of tomorrow. The future starts here and starts now.
Excellent. So I think we start with very little unlocked in terms of vehicles. I couldn't quite figure this out earlier. So we've got color schemes. We can randomize, but I think okay, we can configure some things about the vehicle's performance. Is this better, normal or performance? Let's start with the default car.
The engines are on. The cars are lined up.
The game audio still looks a bit high on screen. Let me adjust that quickly. All right.
Impressive.
So, oh right. So what was I'm playing on easy mode, by the way, because this is a bit tough. So the trick here is you want to
Has been recharged.
Yeah, make sure you get boosts, a lot of boosts, which is something I've noticed, you know, like some games emphasize the drifting more. As far as I can tell, this one is really about hitting as many boosts as you can. And then the drifting, it's, what was it? It's like tap the brakes and then release the accelerator, tap the brakes, and then switch to the accelerator again. And you recharge your boost by hitting the pads or by doing a long enough drift. And even though on easy mode, I'm really struggling. Although it's true, this car was one with a very low maximum speed. Unlike some games, it's not obvious how to maintain a drift for a long time. I feel like my drift's always and after about the same amount of time. Yeah, you need to do a fair amount of drifting. I'm getting better at it, I think.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
I say as I miss several corners completely.
ERS system just reloaded.
I like the giant green pig and the statues and things. That reminds me a lot of some of the levels in the latest, what was it, the Wipeout Omega Collection. There's still many intermediate Wipeout games I've not even seen, let alone played.
Danger. The vehicle is highly damaged.
There's also that Wipeout mobile game that's... I just remember seeing the announcement. I don't know how it plays or what state it's in or whether it's a horrible gacha thing.
Danger. The vehicle is highly damaged.
Can I regain...
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Health in any way, or am I just going to explode?
ERS system just reloaded.
I think everyone else has finished the race already.
Again.
Let's try the other... Let's try the main menu. Let's make sure we're on easy mode. Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing... I played the original PSX Wipeout now. I played... Gosh, I can't even remember which ones I played on stream now. Did I play... I played Wipeout 64, which was... somehow, despite me being quite bad at it, it's one I keep wanting to go back to. And we haven't played any of the other Wipeouts on stream yet. I barely got into Wipeout 2097 and Wipeout 3. I've got them working, but I haven't played them on stream yet. And then I haven't acquired any of the later ones. So... Okay, Winter Wing. or nebula. So I select that. No. No. No, not that.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, I just want to edit the car. So maybe we press garage and then no, not that. This. How did I get to that other configuration? Oh, vehicle here. So this one has worse handling, but better boost duration, better max speed. And then, can I do anything to improve the acceleration? Some of these options are cosmetic, I think. Yeah. Interesting. It's a big increase in handling. Let's try that. Oh, I don't own that part. Somehow. Do the rims do anything? No. Okay, and I don't own the different middle wings or back wings. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, I actually only need to tap the handbrake to do a drift. I don't need to do the... Oh, well, I'm ahead of everyone for now. Well, a few corners aside, I think I'm doing better with this configuration of the car.
The RS accumulator has been recharged.
To go.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
I wonder if playing through all these games, if I'm actually getting any better at driving games in general. Or if by playing 3 different games a week I'm just preventing myself from gaining muscle memory.
ERS system just reloaded.
Oh no!
Impressive.
This feels pretty fun. I'm getting into the groove.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
I wonder what the other tracks look like.
That was easy.
All right.
That's a score.
I'm now using a glass straw for my tea so that my model doesn't freak out as much. Seems to be working.
Everything is ready.
Downtown Boston.
Now until the checkered flag of this new race. The asphalt will soon be hot at Boston.
At Boston?
3, 2, 1. Let's go!
I've not figured out if there's boost timing for the... starting countdown.
ERS accumulator has been recharged. ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
Something about this also reminds me a bit of... maybe it's the really wide rear wing and the colour schemes, but something about this reminds me a bit of Cyber Formula, I think it's called, on GameCube, that we haven't seen yet on stream, but it's interesting. It's apparently a long-running series of Japanese games about futuristic racing, but only some of them are racing games. Some of them are visual novels and management games, I don't know what. I need to research that series some more.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
I'm not doing so well this time. Yeah, I need to do more drifting so that I recharge my boosts.
Good outcome.
Is it? Final lap, 4th place.
ERS's auxiliary batteries.
Yeah, there's not much to pick up in terms of boosts from the track, so just need to figure out how to do lots of drifting. Okay. I'm starting to get a feeling for how to do longer drifts. Hitting some of them too early. Oops.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Next time, please.
Can I progress on 4th place, or... Seems like it.
I can see sparks flying in this new race. We'll see tracks of fire at Miami. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Who the hell is doing a bunch of seaside construction in Miami in 2030, whatever it was? I guess they're skyscrapers. Maybe they're planning for the water levels to rise.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
I should start thinking about how I want to... how this compares to some of the other games we've played. It didn't immediately click with me, but it didn't take too long to be fun.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
And right now I'd probably play this for the whole stream if I didn't have other things to get to.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Oh wow, even though I was boosting.
That's it. Congratulations.
I wonder, do we win any money to buy parts with? New customizations. Oh, and we can progress. We just had to be 5th. Hey Boabadino, good to see you. I'm doing pretty well. This stream isn't falling apart, and this game is pretty fun. I'm gonna play another couple of races. I'm having a good time. So we've not unlocked this one yet. Still on this one.
Everything is ready. Not long now until the checkered flag of this new race. The asphalt will soon be hot at Boston. 3, 2.
The announcer sounds like he's running out of things to say. I feel like, I don't know if the game supports it, but I feel like this would be really nice at 120 hertz.
ERS system just reloaded. ERS accumulator has
I don't.
been charged.
I cap everything to 60 usually for stream, because it won't even, you know, it won't get captured at higher than 60 anyway. I'm taking damage.
ERS's auxiliary batteries ready.
2 laps to go.
I'm going to look up after this how big the team that made this game is.
ERS system just reloaded.
I guess I should have checked out what the what the customizations were that we unlocked, because
Lucky man.
one of them might have been a part that helps with performance, like the front wing. I wanted to try. I'm hitting the walls on half those corners. I still can't catch up. Final lap. We're fine. We just need 5th place to progress on this one.
The vehicle is highly damaged.
I think I exploded the vehicle when I was practicing, and
The vehicle is highly damaged.
it's just a time penalty, and we'll probably find out soon.
Danger. The vehicle is highly damaged.
I'm coming in too slowly on each corner, and I can't do the drift. There we go.
Recharged.
1 point of health.
ERS system just reloaded.
Alright, yeah. It's not F-Zero style end of the race if you explode. Do I drive a baller sporty car in real life? I don't have a driving license in real life. I've always lived in places with good public transport or where I could cycle. And at the start of the lockdowns, I really wished that I had a driving license. It would have been handy because I could have avoided some public transport. But yeah, maybe this year I will start learning. In the UK, you know,
Welcome to the new XR Championship Trial.
it's not one of those things where you have to get your driver's license, otherwise you can't get anywhere. Yeah, I do a lot of cycling. take the bus or a taxi when I have to. Or the train. I mean, the trains in the UK are pretty good despite...
Right.
Oh, ow. Despite being sometimes expensive or... I'm completely turned around. Can I restart just this race? Yes, good.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, that corner is very tight. Oh, didn't manage to drift that one.
Impressive.
This is a cool track. I'm not doing well, but I kind of like how it's confusing. It's like they really did turn a road network into a race course by just blocking off some roads.
Brilliant.
Ooh, harsh.
Perfect.
You know what? The holographic rear view mirror is pretty cool. It's less distracting than a realistic one.
2 laps to go.
And it highlights when someone's about to overtake you, it seems. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Danger. The vehicle is highly damaged.
Let's try to not explode before the end of the race. Ooh. You know, when I learn to drive in real life, I'm gonna have to learn to not hit things. Alright. We've got 1 second lap and we just need to get 5th to make it out. Ooh.
That's an error.
That was an error. Thank you, announcer.
ERS accumulator has been recharged.
Just need to overtake one more. The mini map is pretty good as well. I find it quite easy to read. Ah, just missed it. That's fine.
Breakdown.
Let me catch up with chat. after you got your license, you started looking at cars in like 2009. You're looking at cheap economy cars. But when the economy took a dip, you were able to afford a bunch of sporty cars. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's true. I'm not going to start driving cars that go at 200 miles an hour and have a turbo boost. All right. That was Xenon Racer. Surprisingly fun. I enjoyed that. Turn the lights back on. There we go. And I need to actually... No, it's a shame the music... I don't know. I guess for some things I like the music to keep playing in the background. Let's bring in... I guess I'll just close the game and then bring in the BGM. Beep, boop, boop. Oh. All right. That was Xenon Racer. Quite a recent title. And yeah, let's see who actually made this. It's got mixed reviews on Steam. Developed by 3D Clouds. Who've otherwise worked on All-Star Fruit Racing. With Yogscast exclusive DLC and Car Rumble, which is an arena game, car combat game. Interesting. What does Moby Games say about the studio? 3D Clouds. Interesting. So Moby Games lists a number of other titles by them. Fast and Furious, Spy Racers, Rise of Shifter, which I've seen the name before. And that might be something I need to... That might qualify. We'll have to see. Race with Ryan. Seems to be a toy racer racing game. King of Seas, action RPG. Blaze and the Monster Machines, Axle City Racers. Interesting. So they've just done a whole bunch of racing games. And the credits list is 200 people? That seems like a lot. Does that include the publisher? Huh. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of people on the team, but still sizable. Split second. I think it's not quite futuristic, but I mean, I'll probably check it out at some point. Whether on stream or off stream. Yeah, I've got it wishlisted for now. I don't know, maybe I will we'll see. I'll give it a quick play off stream and then see what I think. Because I mean I'm intending to include some stuff that's not quite futuristic but non-standard, like Wave Racer style games and that sort of thing. Where am I at? We are placing The Xenon Racer. I had quite a lot of fun with it. You know, I think it goes above Extreme G3. I think it goes below maybe XGRA is a good comparison point, because that was another one that I found surprisingly fun. It's always hard to compare to the SNES F-Zero because they're quite different. What about Wipeout 64? Wipeout 64 is pretty tough. I think I had more fun with this than Wipeout 64. Although I still think Wipeout 64 is really good. Ready to place it above XGRA? I'm gonna do it. I feel like I might actually be a bit more likely to return to this in the near future. Futuristic, yes. Racer, yes. Kick-ass music, pretty damn good. Drifting, they say magnetic. Maybe, I don't know. Weapons, no. Shortcuts. We didn't see any, but maybe later. All in all, a surprisingly good game. Especially considering the Steam reviews, which were mixed. All right. And now for a big step down in quality. Oh, this one was not even that easy to get running properly. What I ended up doing is having to set my primary monitor because it cannot run. You can't configure the resolution or tell it to not be full screen. The game that's next up is Ampersand. So let's quickly update this. Oh, and the other thing is, somehow when I launch it, it bogs down the entire PC. So if the stream goes funny, don't worry too much. It'll be back very soon. And I will quickly mute the music. And let's see what happens as I launch Ampersand. I am completely frozen. All right. Nothing crashed. We just went into slow motion for a bit. The music, pretty cool. I'm into it. The other thing though, this doesn't work with a controller. I've had a few DOS games and things I've been playing that weren't working well with, that were set up with a controller, and rather than fiddle with joy to key and that sort of thing, or try and get things working on my ergonomic keyboard, I have pulled out My Unicomp Model M. A CD scratched, yeah. It's like it did feel a lot like when the CD scratched and tried to load something, but it just somehow freezes up my whole PC for multiple seconds. I have a Unicomp Model M. It's a USB keyboard that uses the tooling of the original IBM Model M. This is the loudest keyboard I have ever used. You could use it to block bullets, probably. It is an absolute monster. I don't think it'll be picked up on stream, but this is my only full-size keyboard as well. All my other keyboards are little, you know, like 60% or smaller or weirder. I think this is what I'm going to pull out from now on when some DOS game requires keyboard input. Or, as it happens, a Steam game from 2015 that only supports keyboard input. Alright, let's launch into it. That was the opposite of what I wanted. Do I have to click with the mouse? Okay, fine. Stage 1. Alright, I'm going to fiddle with my special effects again. There we go. Alright, here we go. You'll notice that all of the ships look the same. As far as I can tell, the controls are just Z and X and the arrow keys. There's no way to drift. There are pickups like mines. And already, we've only been a few seconds in game. I don't know how you feel looking at this on stream. The UI moves around when I steer, and this game just makes me feel ill, honestly. I cannot, for a start, I can't beat the very first level, but I cannot play or look at this for very long, so this will not be a full 20 minutes probably. This is going to be however long I can stand it. Graphics wise, I don't find it offensive. You know, nausea issues aside, the controls feel very laggy, and like it doesn't feel like you're steering a vehicle. It feels like you're controlling a ship in a top-down shooter, you know, that just kind of slides left and right in a not very realistic way. Yeah, there's no... I'm being lapped. Alright, let's exit this level because I don't think I can... How many laps are we on? How many laps are there? We can try 3 different stages, so I'll just have a quick go at each one. This is faster at inducing nausea for me than actual VR has ever been. So one of the power-ups that the other ships can use on you also makes the screen wibbly and disables your controls. And sometimes it's hard to notice it's active because the screen is already quite wibbly and the controls are already pretty bad. Okay, I can't really see the track half the, like in some of those corners. And yeah, as mentioned, there's only one ship model, so all of your opponents look the same. You know what? I did try the original Doom in VR. That was pretty fun. There is a version of Doom that I don't remember the name of. It's been a while. But I rarely dig out my VR headset, to be honest. Because it's so much effort to put on and everything. I'd like to spend more time in VR chat and maybe even do VR chat streams. I really like seeing other people's VR chat streams, VTubers VR chat streams. It is pretty cumbersome. Maybe I'd get used to it with practice. But apart from that, in VR, I like games like you know, cockpit-based games, Euro Truck Simulator or Elite Dangerous, that sort of thing. Those work nicely, and you can play them sitting down, and they're not too nausea-inducing. What just happened? There's no sound anymore. Hello? The games? Hello? Okay. Fine. Let's try the last track that we have access to.
Three, two, one.
Isn't this the first track again? Are there any other races here? Did I accidentally pick a time trial of the first track? What's going on? Stage 1, 2, 3. Vanilla Gardens. Eastern Night. Opponents no. Okay, so it is just the first track, but as a time trial. Which would be fine if the game was any good, you know. Wipeout does this alternating between time trial and versus opponents and so on stages, and it works well there. I do not want to play more of this game. Hair perm machines from the 70s people would sit down in. Get one of those attached to the headset. You know what? I have seen people do that for, I mean, have at least a ceiling mounted strain relief system and cable guide for the headset. So it's not that wild an idea. But I tried a friend's PlayStation VR at one point, and the PSVR headset is just incredibly comfortable compared to all the others I've tried. I don't know what they did with the design, and they're apparently planning to have a similar design for the next iteration of it. If I could use that on PC, that would be great. But I don't think there's a way. All right. Will the music keep going? No. Music will not keep going, so I will just quit now. I'm just gonna put, no. Go away, game. Go away. Okay, good. Whew. I think it will surprise. Oh, I'm gonna get this big, huge keyboard out of the way as well and bring back my tiny little ergonomic one. There we go. Ah, that's a relief. That's a relief. I have also, the first VR I tried was also one of those Virtuosity machines, and I tried to figure out whether it was, no, Virtuosity or Virtuality or something. The ones where there was a massive headset and you were kind of enclosed in a ring. And I've been trying to figure out, I think the game I played wasn't Dactyl Nightmare, but another one that's less well known. It was also a first-person shooter type deal. I don't remember much about it. I just remember being in a grey sort of corridor and doing some shooting. Yeah, and it was at an arcade, at a local arcade, back home, and it was just very expensive to play. So I didn't have it go very often. I'm still recovering from ampersand. Let's see. Ranking. Ampersand. It's going right at the bottom. No doubt about it. Maybe physically ill. Kick-ass music, you know. I don't hate the music. The music was fine. Weapons, you know what? They were bad. Shortcuts, I don't think so. Notes made me reliably makes me nauseous. There we go. That's what it deserves. I wish there was a way to set the default font, but we will survive. There we go. $25 for 10 minutes. Wow. I think it was cheaper than that, but I can't remember how much it was for me. And you also didn't get to play for very long. And there was always a queue, you know. But I wish now that I had given it a go more often, because it would have been an interesting thing to look back on. All right. Next up, I have saved what I think is the best for last, or at least something that within a few seconds, I was having a good time with this one. So hopefully that bears out in a more substantial play session. Let's get back to the game scene. And we are playing the what's the right word here? The kind of I want to use a French expression right now. I don't know what the English equivalent is. Un nom qui ne paie pas de mine. It doesn't sound particularly notable. But this is a game with very positive reviews on Steam. It's still in early access. I actually wondered, you know, should I review games in early access? And I think the answer is if I have a good time with them, then absolutely. If I don't, then maybe I shouldn't. I should give them more time. But it's been a while since this one's been updated as well. Yeah, let's launch into it. All right, I can go back to my controller. So obviously this one's inspired by F-Zero. I'm gonna risk it and try on standard. That's impressive number of stages. Seems to support multiple players locally as well. Smart steering on or off? I'm gonna try off. I'm curious. Look at that track. And look at that number of races. All colourful and distinct. This is immediately fun. Like, look at those speed effects and everything. So interestingly enough, I noticed, so it does the fairly standard thing of unlocking your boost after the first lap, and your boost will damage you if you use it too much, but it cools down, so you don't have to recharge your energy. And we have some kind of leaning or drifting, but I've not figured that one out yet, and I'm wondering, there's a bar that fills up. I'm wondering if you unlock an extra boost or something when you fill up the bar. Looks like the belt path on the German cassette player you repaired a week ago. You know what, I quite enjoy watching Techbone talk about and repair some of these old tape players and things. I've not tried. I don't have any tape players here, I don't think. No, I don't. It's been a while since I had any cassettes. Yeah, Techbone is a good watch. We're inside the tube. I like how they make the seam visible on the tube. It feels like because on some tubes you're not sure which way to orient yourself to safely exit. Oh, the boost looks so cool. I've not heard of 12 volt vids. I'll have to check that out. Okay, the ships aren't all unique in terms of designs. I can now see there's a few repeated models there, but the visual variety with just the palette swaps is still very nice. Bit of I wonder how much air control there is. If there are any jumps. Ow. Okay. That's very generous. We're even still in first place. This is, I mean, this is pretty easy so far. I think I picked standard difficulty, right? But yeah, this is fun. The archway. The boost just looks so good. I want to figure out, yeah, what happens if I fill up that meter that appears while I'm drifting. Maybe it's just the end of the drift. Maybe that's just how long you can drift for. Oh no. Oh, okay. We did manage to fill it up and it was glowing like something was going to happen. Maybe we have to boost right at the end of it. Oh crap. I just realized I've not updated my my category. Can we find super pilot? Yes. There we go. Updated. Don't know, I feel like I want to give the game credit. Ampersand, whatever, but you recently discovered the NHL 97 for PC as a banging metal soundtrack. Oh, that's fun. There's things like some NES and Game Boy games have amazing soundtracks by, you know, some like Amiga chiptune composers or things like that. With, what was it, like Pictionary, the title screen to RoboCop, and some more obscure ones as well are just unexpected bangers. I guess this is also like F-Zero in that the races are pretty short. A lot of boosts. Oh wow. Yo, Mushroom Final. Racing in space. These red and blue arrows are making my eye go a bit funny. My eyes go a bit funny. I can't quite judge the distance to the turn. I wonder what we have to do to unlock the next difficulty level beyond standard. Is it enough to finish one of the Grand Prix? Do we have to finish all of them? I haven't played Diablo. I think the only thing I've really seen of Diablo 1 was a speedrun at AGDQ or something. How do I unlock Expert? Does it store the fact that we beat... Well, let's play the... Oh, Flat City Zero, eh? Interesting. Boo Boo. Sure, let's try the other ship. Even if it's worse, we've not been having that hard a time, so... That's cute. I like the ridiculously wide roads of this track and some F-Zero tracks. Wipeout comparatively tends to have really narrow tracks. And it's all about not hitting the sides. A lot more difficult. But I do love Wipeout as well. Wow, we weren't first. Oh wow. Did a whole bunch of them just completely explode on the narrow section? Oh wow. The visual presentation of this one is a lot more simple, but I lost my train of thought. Too busy staring at the speed lines. Wow. I think I liked the controls of the other ship better. Retired? Interesting. Why were we not retired last time? Going back to that first ship that I was having a relatively easy time with. I was thinking for the next stream, maybe we should try something completely different and have a look at some Game Boy Advance racing games, futuristic racing games. I know that there are a few F-Zero ones. There's the one that's a kind of updated port of the original, SNES original, and I think there's a Japan exclusive sequel or something like that. And there must be some other futuristic racing games on the system. So I'll do some research and see if I can find 3. I don't think there are futuristic racing games on older portable systems that are worth including. I can have a look as well. I've not been very systematic so far in terms of making my I've got one tab of the spreadsheet that in theory would be a complete list of all the games I know about that would qualify. But in practice I've been more, oh, there's, you know, just spur of the moment. Deciding on some subset of games and then seeing if I can make them work. Ow. That's a tough track. I wonder if I should not boost and rely on I keep my energy meter for all the damage I'm taking. bumping into things. Oh, there, we got it, we got it. Oh no. For a moment I thought that I hit the drift and got a boost out of that, but I think I just hit one of the many boost pads on this level. Ow. Ow. It was this turn, right? Was it? Well, I feel like that was it. I don't feel like I actually hit the boost pad. I'll have to watch the play back in slow motion to see what happened exactly. Let's keep going. At least we didn't explode this time. Outside of a tube, the other classic F-Zero track type. So we had that that GameCube game. What was it? Was it just called? Oh, Tube Sliders. That was it. There was you know, not reasonably fun. I like the visuals, but I don't think I would stick with it. I don't know if I'll pick it up again. That was entirely the inside of tubes. The gameplay was not spectacular. And there's at least one game, one futuristic racing game, that is entirely on the outside of tubes. That we will of course eventually, well, check out on this very stream. Hopefully it'll be a bit better than Tube Sliders, but that'll be an interesting point of comparison. I might have to come back to the GameCube soon. The F-Zero GX definitely needs to be in the ranking. So Xenon Racer I was lukewarm on and warmed up to. This one I was immediately into, but something about I don't feel like I'm uncovering additional depth as I play. It's like a very tasty snack rather than a meal, metaphorically speaking. Maybe it's just too intense for me to to concentrate on for a long period of time. Interesting, we've got health pads. I wonder if it's significant that the material is different. I think I remarked upon this in the N64 F-Zero stream, but it's not obvious to me what the correct racing line is for these tubes. Presumably it's the, still the inside of the turns, but also the boosts are quite important now. Oh wow. My heart leapt into my throat there for a second. That was I don't have that much vertigo in real life, but in games I can get vertigo, and I was not expecting a huge jump like that. Well, I don't know if it's a useful jump, but now I want to see what it does. Does it kind of, is it a shortcut, or do you have to, I don't know. Does it help you hop over your opponents? So here I'm sticking to what I assume is the racing line, but I know that there are boost pads around, and I think the right thing to do is to just learn where the pads are and try to hit all of them. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm not taking it this time. I've also not tried drifting on these tubes. Yeah, drifting, it feels, I massively slowed down there. It can be tricky, and it feels a lot like the F-Zero 64 drifting on the tubes. It's a bit less punishing. But it's a tricky one. If you end up kind of facing too much sideways, you lose a lot of speed. There we go. Whoa, wow. Yeah, that gets me. That gets my vertigo. Let's hope the next track is a little more sedate. This looks like just an honest F-01 style track. Ow. We can do better. I'm gonna beat the available courses today. I think we can do that. It's still pretty intense. The speed. I mean the I don't know how much of that is just down to the... Hey, you know what? I think I remarked on this before as well. The way that motion blur gets done, right? And I like it when it's with after images rather than motion vector based blurring. And I think that's what this is doing to some extent. Well, it might not be strictly after images, but more of some kind of iterated scaling or something. But hey, I like that a lot better than straight up blurring. Oh, we did it. Have we unlocked anything? Make. And we can create tracks as well. Oh, that's cool. I think we've seen pretty much everything that's in the game at the moment. Oh, there's some featured user-created tracks. Hang on. I'm gonna catch my breath for just a moment. I need a heart rate monitor for this. How are we doing for time? I might give one or two of these a go. Cat's devious drop. Conveyors, interesting. I wonder if we just didn't do well enough to qualify for... Ooh. To unlock the later courses. There's some... Wow. Oh my god. This is... Well, that's interesting. It kind of rewinds you a bit. What is happening? Bye-bye. This makes me think of like Trackmania, you know. I need something simpler, but yeah, future tracks. Drift City. I didn't check what the difficulty was there. So what are those? Oh, wow. I don't know, I need to see whether there's more single player content to unlock. This might be one of those games where I'm struggling on this one. Well, these are the official tracks. Flat City 02, Boost Road, Space Fork. Yeah, maybe there's another set of courses we're not unlocked yet. This one's an official one. Space Jump. I am, well, like I said, it feels a bit intense to be playing so much in one go. I feel like this would work well as something played in small doses, but I wanna see everything it's got to offer. I mean, I'm wondering where to rank it compared to Xenon Racer, because when I play these futuristic racing games, I am more looking to get in the zone and chill out for a bit. And this is not a chilled out game. But in terms of the effect of speed, it's really quite something. Let's check out one of the other user-created ones. These ones are much tougher. Mute City 1. That looks like probably the N64 Mute City. Right. That's too much boost. Yeah, this course is more sensible. Almost sedate. Yeah, I think we do get a boost automatically if and kind of for free if we fill out that drift meter. There we go. That corner's a good one to get that working. I'm curious now whether I can unlock the things that are unlocked content at the moment. But yeah, let's stop here. I need to calm down. To Chrome. I think it might be the full screen thing. That means that the music, I've been playing these full screen today, as opposed to windowed, because well, a few reasons, but it helps with my screen layout as well. I can see better if they're full screen. But yeah, that means we don't get the music playing while we do Chrome, unless no, I can't quite finesse it. Let's bring back the background music. There we go. I'm glad all my Stream Deck stuff is working properly again. Super Pilot. You can see the store page. Yeah, I mean 101 very positive reviews by Dopa Games. This is their only release. Small update in October last year. Yeah, I mean the game delivers. How do I want to rank it? Like for me, the sort of chill out factor is a big thing for these games, and so for that reason, I'll probably knock it down a few notches. Coming down a bit. But it is like that's a personal preference thing. And not a reflection of the overall quality. Like it's a really surprisingly good one. I'm gonna put it above F-Zero for the SNES, definitely. Below Xenon Racer. Probably below XGRA. So the only question is, how does it compare to Wipeout 64? Which is a tough question because they're so different. I'm gonna say below Wipeout 64, as I said, specifically because this is not a game I'm gonna chill out with. But apart from that, like super impressed. Making a note here, like. Super intense. Futuristic, yes. Racing, yes. Kick-ass music, you know what? I think the music could have had a bit more variety. Shortcuts, maybe. Unknown. If you have not checked out these games on Steam, go wishlist them. I'd say they were both, hidden gems basically of futuristic racing games, I thought. Despite the mixed reviews for Xenon Racer, I don't know where that comes from exactly, but I had a good time. All right. On Monday, we will be back with Cover Disc Mondays. And I'm still working on that one. I'm trying to figure out how to get those earlier DOS games going. I'm considering my options. Maybe the answer is a separate DOS box configuration or something similar. We'll see. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I was disappointed with the last stream just because I was having such a tough time getting things running, and it's fine if a few things on the disc aren't running, and it is a crapshoot, pulling a bunch of old software out and saying, let's see if we can get it running in an emulator. But especially DOS stuff, I just want to have a higher hit rate. That's all. I want to get most things, or at least half of the things running. And we've got a backlog now of things like demo scene stuff and so on. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. There were a few fun things. Yeah. All right. Let's see if there's anyone streaming right now. In fact, I bet half of my follow list is streaming Elden Ring, and I've held back so far, but I will load up Elden Ring after this stream myself. Let's go say hi to Zafra Zaleska. Not been able to raid her before. Raid. Oh dear. The hard part of raiding still for me is that I have to, I want autocomplete to make sure I have it right, and I can only do that from the right panel in Twitch. There we are. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for today. If you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream, or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.